Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rave Gal. This is going to be a short one because I wasn't actually planning on recording, but I walked into the throne room and stuff happened. So, yeah. Looks like we just got a gift from Dragon. I'm not expecting it to actually be much, but as long as I'm here, my plan was basically just to go on and let's see here. Meh. Was to get on and to do my party switchover that I had been talking about. Five and 5. Okay. So yeah, I think as long as I'm here, we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull out my equipment. It's been a little while since I've actually done a full, like how I do these reworks. So generally speaking, I just grab everything. I'll put it back when I'm done. So much stuff, and the mouse is doing something weird where if I'm not clicking at exactly the right spot, it like jumps a little. Okay. So normally I would unequip everyone. But in this case, my actual intention was to look at replacing Harem with Tristan. So I'm actually, instead of doing like a full thing, I just want to see what I can do with what I've got first. Because I can do, you know, headband of protection. Let's see, versus farmer. Resistance. I mean, technically I don't need a robe that does all the stuff. It's nice, but it's not required by any means. I want to see if we would do anything else with his outfit, because the blue looks really weird. I'm tempted to just do Robes of Air, because this literally just lets him cast blindness once per day. Channeling Ring, Ground Protection. So I think the only things we'd have to do be like that. Because they don't use a lot of the same stuff. And the stuff that they do use the same, I've got multiples for the most part. And I think I'm out of boots, so yeah, we'll grab boots too. That is really awkward looking. That's okay. Okay, so then we'll do this. Do had one other roll. I don't know what it was. Eh. Maybe it doesn't actually matter. I think we'll go with that. So yeah, it's not perfect, but it bumps him up to 28. Let's make sure there's nothing like... Okay, so yeah, we'll switch out Ravina's Shadow quick. Switch this out. And I actually don't need any of the other stuff that he's got on him, I don't think. Because my plan for his equipment is just to use the... Oh, that's right. We're gonna do this. He's gonna have this bow staff that bumps his con even higher, and then use the Star Soldier Gauntlet blasts as his actual primary attack. Make sure there's nothing else cool and exciting here, because I don't care about that. I mean, it's okay, it's good, but it's not something super important for where he's at. And just as a just in case I forget type of thing. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good setup for Justian and brings him into our party. I think we needed, what was it, 7? Trade Holy Sword for Greater Restoration. We need to have at least 1 Greater Restoration prepped. In fact, I think I'm going to prep 2 just to be safe. Got a heal here. Are all heals there. Break Enchantment, which we need. That restoration, that's restoration. We're good there. Action from energy. Resist energy. Okay, Searing Light. So I had bumped Prayer out because Harim always preps it. So when I had both of them, it wasn't worthwhile. So we'll add that in. I don't feel like the 2 Searing Lights are really worth it. I think we're going to go with the 1 Fireball instead. And then just do that. I mean, that's 10 minutes, but we can do multiple elements that way. And those are Lesser Restoration and Grace. And the reason I'm switching out all of his Ray spells there is because I've got his new toy with those gloves. Keeping that to sell it. I'm gonna scroll down real quick because there were a couple things here that I actually wanted. We're gonna grab these. Pretty sure I'm not using these. Those two are at least getting sold, so we'll just do that. Okay, so like I said, my main purpose for this video was actually just to, well, I wasn't even going to make a video, but whatever. I did.
This spell doesn't work like...
Okay, so we're going to upgrade Harem. Ouch. The main reason I'm doing this is because Tristian's a better caster. He has better like wisdom score. He's generally better in that regard, and his domain is better in that regard. And I feel like with the last few areas, my frontline has been really strong, and that's without really taking into account Okpo. So one thing that I never really, or that I haven't really taken care of yet, is this. Okay, is Ingele on my list of places I can teleport to? Yup. I'm gonna see if we can get this quest taken care of quick. Some sort of special metal here that the one of our craftsmen needs for a quest. Oh, should have known that was how that was going to fall out. So actually we want to do probably something more like this. Those two are not terribly strong defensively. Let's double check real quick here because I have a feeling... Wow, this is a mess. Okay, so I want Fireball. Okay, so Laser Beam is his main. We're going Fairy Fire. We're going Resist Electricity. We're going Feather Step Mass. We're just gonna see if we can figure this out. Let's get this quest done and we'll worry about his spellbook in a second. Oh, there's actual stuff here. Yeah, sure. Masterwork dagger. New bricks. Okay, so for real now. Okay, so I've got Angelic Form, Grace, Heal Mass, Restoration, Heal, Heal, Fireball, Feel like that's probably good. Then over here we've got Lesser Restoration, Restoration, Greater Restoration, Break Enchantment, you've already got up here. Actually, let's just go ahead and put the restoration spells up here. Those up there. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. Then I think we'll just go back to Testale to get down to Shambling Steps. We should be able to upgrade one of our towns to or villages to a town, I would think, with an additional city, but maybe it's only once we've got more villages. We get to add one. That needs an... What? I need blood. Wow, I'm old, most of my enemies are dead. Wish that slew my family. Okay. Isolated outpost in the forest. Oh. Huntress that lives there gives shelter to travelers. Okay. Apparently we're getting blood. Or we're going to turn this quest down, like we did with the Potion of Youth one.
I tire.
Guess we'll do that for now. I'm digging this setup so far. I mean, I realize it was just a little bandit fight, but I feel like this is going to work really well. And I like the gauntlets as a way to get the ranged attack cantrip effect without actually having attack cantrips. To go with the ridiculous staff. Wait, so he wants to... So I guess we're poking our head around again to see if there's somebody we can just murder. I'm hoping there's a dialogue option first. I am the last Wall Inquisitor. Yomade's servant. I'm searching for a dangerous criminal. Great. This half-orc formed a gang. His wife, sons, and daughters. Yamade alone knows how many people he killed for their money, how many children he deprived of parents. His whole family was awash with bloodshed until my comrades and I tracked them down and put an end to this violence. On the right side of the law now. Do you think I'll give up on my mission like that? I won't. I know he's alive. I know where he is. He's in the capital right now. Even if he's not there, he must be somewhere nearby. Yeah, I'm not gonna point him out. But I'm not gonna... I'm not just gonna murder somebody who he clearly was just trying to get me to kill. He was clearly just trying to get me to kill her to get her off his back, so we'll go talk to him. we don't get a cool crafting special thing, whatever. I can deal with it. If it doesn't give me dialogue options to follow up on this, I'm going to be grumpy. Unless he's just gone. That would also be acceptable. Well, looks like I'm just going to be disappointed. Great. Well, that's a bit of a downer. Oh well. So, got a party rearranged. We finished that side quest. Like I said, this is gonna be a short one. We'll pick back up next time with actually progressing, hopefully. I've got a bunch of kingdom stuff left to do. It looks like that's what's needed next, so that is what we'll be doing next. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. As always, have a good one.